there's community. There's a lot of water. Atlantis.
Oh, you're in Atlantis. Do you perceive a body? Do you have a body?
Yes.
Can you share with me if your body feels male or female?
Female. I'm the high priestess.
Oh, you're the high priestess. At this time, do you feel young or old?
42.
42. Does the body feel healthy?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of ornament or jewelry are you wearing on your body?
There is a necklace that is gold, and there is a circle, and then there is a T in the middle of the circle. That is very important.
Do you know why it's important?
It's a key.
Oh, it's a key. Do you know what that key unlocks?
The crystal heads, where they're kept. Not all. There's one. It's literally and figuratively a key, metaphorically and literally. The key itself holds information, and the key itself also unlocks.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of these keys. There's 13 keys. Each holds in it information and a crystal skull. The Ankh is another one. That's another key to where they're held. Only the originals know where they're held.
Are you an original?
Yes. There's 13 of us.
Okay. Do you know what information the key holds that you are wearing?
No, we put information into the crystal skulls so we can access it at any point in time. So when I put certain information in there, I then no longer have it because you have to protect it. And so, yes, because if I have it, then I am a liability.
Okay, understand. All right, so you're wearing a key, you collect the information, and then you transfer it to the crystal skulls. That information is no longer carried in your key once you transfer it.
It's carried, no, the information's in my mind.
Okay.
The key itself holds information,
Okay.
but that, we all put information into the keys that if we ever lose the keys, we then, when we have them, we will know that they're a key. So if one of us in our other lifetimes comes across a key, whether it be my necklace or an Ankh, when we hold it, we'll know it's a key. Now, that information that it gives us is not the same that's in the crystal skull. We put the information in there to know that they're keys. So there are certain things that we'll be able to access by holding those. Now, the crystal skulls, we put information in our heads that are secrets to unlocking the universe into the crystal skulls. So now the keys that hold information are also literal keys that need to go into certain places to then unlock where the crystal skulls are. But those hold information that we had taken and put into them. Because we will die.
Okay, so your body dies.
Mm-hmm.
And that
the skulls don't.
Information dies with the body. So you're transferring it to the skull?
Yeah, there's only so much information. So you have your spirit, your soul, and then yourself. There's only so much yourself can comprehend, but your soul can comprehend and understand so much more, and your spirit even more than that. And so when we have certain information for ourselves, we put it into the skulls. And so that way, because those, ourselves are only on the physical plane, but the crystal skulls transcend just the physical plane. So then what information information from our plane we can put into there to then access on all the planes.
Okay.
But we don't always understand all that we know.
Understand. Okay, so you've put some information in from your mind into this during this lifetime, and you're a high priestess
In this lifetime.
in this lifetime. Okay, let's talk about what you do as a high priestess in this lifetime. What is your purpose?
Magic and healing.
Magic and healing. And what do you heal?
People. People. That not like a not like a medicine man though. Like it's more. You help passing over into another life. You help going from one world to the other. Mm-hmm. I can do a lot more, but right now it's helping from one world into another.
I see. So that person's soul, you help them move? You help them transition from a physical body into another?
Offer protection while they do it.
You're offering protection.
And yes, and helping it helping clear out all of the pollution.
Okay. What pollution is there?
When people do things that weigh on them, or when things happen to them, it causes like it darkens you. It's a lot of gray, and you have to clear out the gray. It has to be pure.
So you're clearing out that gray so that people can transition.
Guilt, trauma, that can't be left in your heart when you transition. Otherwise you won't. Otherwise you're part of your, it's not your spirit. We say spirit, but it's not your spirit. It's different. But like there, a fragmentation of your spirit will be stuck in the physical world as a non-physical being if
like
you don't clear it out.
Unresolved issues, you help remove those unresolved.
For some, it could be unresolved issues.
So that they can move on.
Yeah, for some, it could be unresolved issues. For others, it could be guilt, or it could be anything that stems from lack. We associate negative things as negative things, which negative means it's not a positive charge. So a plus and a minus, there's a positive and a negative charge. And negative, all the negative means is that is taking. So it's coming from a place of lack in order to receive. Like you have your positive hand and your negative hand. One is for giving, one is for receiving. So if you're coming from a place of lack, meaning like, which it's fine to do that, but if you're lacking things like love, or you're lacking things like adequacy, or feeling like you're enough, or if you're lacking something that can be all-consuming, it will be, and you can't transcend into the you can't transcend, and so you need to make sure that you are full of light before you go. Otherwise, you just won't go. You can't go into a full light place if you're not fully lit up.
Understand. Talk to me about the frequency of the world at this time.
Depends where you're at.
Okay.
We're not at war yet. War will come.
I see. So there's other people outside of your culture, your society.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
Other beings. Okay. All right. That you don't always get along with. Is that right?
We get along with everybody. Well, that's an arrogant response. Others concern that the world is a big yet small place, but I have to prioritize what I am here to do, and what those who are not on my radar do needs to not be on my radar, so I can do the best job. However, those not on my radar, are doing things that aren't on my radar.
I understand. So you're here for a very specific purpose. as a healer?
Yeah, well, what I do is not my purpose. My purpose is the skulls. That was what I...
Let's talk more about your purpose. Do you want to share more about your purpose?
I feel like I did it, but I also... That was a secret thing.
Okay.
That people weren't aware. Magic was okay. Obviously, I mean, I was a high priestess, but like power needs to be hidden from humans because humans get too consumed with power.
I see. And you're from Atlantis, so are you not human? Or do you take
I'm the high
human form?
priestess of Atlantis. I'm not from there.
You're the high priestess of Atlantis. Okay, so are those who live in Atlantis, are they people or are they different kind of species?
No, they're people. There's some that are different. I'm different. I'm very, very tall.
Okay. What do you look like?
Like, kind of how before, if I was to look in a water reflection, I would be very old, yet those who saw me wouldn't see me as very old. If I was to look in a reflection, I would be very tall, very, like, light blue, very, like, light blue, very tall, long, extremities, very ethereal, but like kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but I think others would just perceive me as like this like very like delicate, like beautiful female, but that's not who I am. That's what I think they perceive me to be. But I don't think that they just assume I think they know who I am. Like, I think they know I'm, like, different, but I look like I'm the same to them.
I see.
But I think they actually know I'm different. Not like now when people are different, like, it's people aren't aware. People just assume everybody's human.
I see. So, when you're a high priestess, do you know, are you coming from another place, another planet?
Yeah.
Another dimension? Where are you coming from that is different?
It's a water planet, and it starts with an M, and it was like pink, and it was like all water.
What color is the water on that planet?
Very clear, but like light turquoise, but like clear. The skies are pink, the water is a light teal, but like very clear, and it's like icebergs all around. But like they're not cold. Well, maybe they're cold. We don't feel cold the same.
Okay. What's the frequency of that planet?
High. It's no longer in existence. It's gone now.
Okay. So you came down with the purpose from that planet onto planet Earth, and everybody knows it.
No, we went through a portal.
You went through a portal.
Yeah.
Okay. But you came for a purpose to Atlantis? Or do you know?
Yeah, we had a whole the secrets to the universe and to life and to existence, like the 13 of us we have, and they're in the skulls. We have to protect the information.
Wonderful. So let's move forward. We're going to leave this scene where you just arrived, okay? Now we're going to leave this scene and we're going to float to an important day in this lifetime. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening, and we've moved forward now to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
can't go back home. That's when the planet was gone. They got rid of it. They destroyed it. My home planet.
I see. How do you feel?
I just don't have a home. I have places I live. I just don't have a home.
Do you have other people with you from that other planet that are with you too?
I know that there's some that are here, but I don't know who or what they are.
Do you feel alone?
No, I don't feel alone, because even if those who are different than me, like, they're still, like, just because someone's different doesn't mean they're, like, inadequate. It just means they're different. So it's okay. But I wish I had a home.
I see. It's okay. So where you are right now, did you just find out that your planet that you came from was destroyed?
Well, I was in Atlantis, and then one of the others told me.
Okay.
And then I just realized that, like, I'll always, not always be a high priestess, but, like, this is what I have to be from now on, and I can't ever go back. So then, rather than my purpose being, like, gaining and protecting and transmitting information, it turned into, like, just helping others, because, like, what's the point?
Okay. That's really good information. It's okay. You don't have to feel any physical symptoms at this lifetime whatsoever. Okay? So you won't have any physical sensations so that you can talk about this. Alright, so now we're going to leave that scene and we're going to move forward to the last day in the life that we're looking at, okay? And you can watch as an observer if you want to. So we have gone forward to the last day of your life in this lifetime that we are watching. What is happening? What do you see?
I don't think I die. I think I just leave my body.
Okay. Do you see yourself leaving the body right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like she's just laying there, and I just kind of stand up and get out.
Wonderful. Is there anybody around you taking care of you or your body?
Yes and no at the same time. Not on the physical plane, but on the spiritual plane. They're there. I can sense that they're with me. The others.
Wonderful. But the body, where's the body at this time? You're looking at the body. Where is it?
It's not like a shrine, but the high priestess, there's like a special place where she lays. And, like, it's not like an altar, but, like, kind of. It's like it's a... I don't know if all the high priestesses, like, do this, but I think that this was before I was able to just leave the physical plane. I didn't have to necessarily die. I could just leave when it was my time to leave.
Okay. So you're there with others who are waiting for you on that less physical
it's more,
plane?
I'm getting out of the body and leaving the physical plane for now. The others are there, just not on the physical plane. They're on the they're at a higher. The physical plane is just a lower frequency. It's a lower vibration. So they're there. It's just like higher.
Okay, so you've decided it's time to leave the physical body, and to move forward, and you've done that at your own choice. Is that right?
I just don't see the point. I don't have a home. What's the point of being on a physical plane when, like, you don't physically have anywhere that feels like home? I just don't want to go. I just don't want to be here anymore.
It's okay. That's understandable. Okay. Okay. So Kate is often channeling. She channeled a lot.
The other originals.
Okay, so she's channeling the other originals. Okay, wonderful. Would you like to share any more information about that at this time?
There's 13 of us, and we all have a collective consciousness. It's like the 13 crystal skulls, the 12, and then they all put into the center one that's larger, like the 12, but then there's 13, the large center one. So it's the 12 of us, but yet 13. Like, we're all one, but there's also 12 of us.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so you brought forward that lifetime when she was in Atlantis, and she was one of the 13, she said. Is that connected to her purpose for today? Because she would like to know what her purpose is and why she was picked for that purpose in this particular present lifetime.
Well, there's only a few of us originals, and we're the keepers of the universe, so it's always been the same purpose, to hold, protect, and transmit the information. It's the same that it was and always has been.
Okay. And how does that relate to her current lifetime and what she's doing here in this current life?
In order to do our job properly, we have to step into our power.